What do you wish you knew in your first semester at comm?
I wish I knew that it actually does get better. The biggest advice that everyone said even during orientation was that it's not that it gets easier, you just get better at it. And I really doubted that, and I was like, no, people are just lying and they're just trying to make you feel better. But genuinely, you do just get better at it subconsciously, and then down the road sometime you're like, oh wow, I am doing a lot better than I thought I would. So, it gets better.
Katie, how do you incorporate self-care into your busy schedule?
So I am a big proponent of work hard, play hard. I love to go, all kinds of things. I really love to work out. I like to make time to go spend time in nature. I really think it's fairly easy to balance everything. The first couple weeks are tough when you're figuring out all the ways you're going to approach things. But as you get more comfortable with learning content, I find that there's a lot of time in the day, honestly. And as long as you schedule your day your own way, I found that there's plenty of time to keep up with hobbies and activities.
Hey, Student of the Month, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
Doing well. How do you incorporate self-care into your daily routine?
So I just add little things throughout the day, whether it's taking a walk or cooking or seeing my friends. I think self-care is important throughout the entire week. We always have busy weeks and weekly exams, so yeah, that's about it.
Perfect, appreciate that, thank you.
How do you support your wellness? In medical school, sometimes we don't have a lot of time, so I like to support my wellness by taking advantage of the small moments we have and taking study breaks to walk and get coffee with friends.
Hey Jason, what's up?
Oh, how's it going?
Not too bad. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
All right, what makes you so excited about MSU Comm? What makes it home to you?
I really like MSU Comm because the 3 different campuses, I think that makes it really different between other medical schools. Specifically Detroit, I really like the city here. No complaints.
Lauren, how do you incorporate self-care into your daily routine with med school?
I usually prioritize staying active. I really love yoga, and I'm actually a yoga teacher, so I try to teach classes when I can. And something else, I got a cat my first year, and she has also really helped my mental health.
Hey Sammy, what's your favorite place to eat at?
I think even though my favorite place to eat would just be realistically wherever my friends want to go eat, because I can be with them, my favorite place to eat is always going to be at home with my family. When you're in medical school, it's really easy to lose that time with your family, the people who probably originally are the ones that drove you to go to medical school. So for me, I get to spend time with the people that matter most, and that means a lot.
What are your favorite ways to unwind, recharge, or find joy outside of school?
Bro, outside of school, I'm telling you, the best thing you can do is spend quality time with the people close to you and spend time doing your hobbies. I'm telling you, hangouts with the friends when you have studying to do, these are short-term regrets. You'll never regret these in the long run. And hobbies, bro, I'm a barber. I love cutting hair. You need a haircut? Hit me up. I got you, bro. I got you.
When things get hectic, I think the number one thing is a planner. I cannot live without my planner. I plan out my week every Sunday. I'll plan it out and, it'll change by the day. So that's to stay organized. And then to make myself not be overwhelmed, once you finish everything on your to-do list, you're done. You're done for the day. There's always going to be more to do, always. So you got to take that time for you. Go to the gym, go take a walk, go call your mom. Just take that time for you. Once you're done because there's always going to be more to do.
Yeah, so I think something that really helped me that I recommend everybody do is keep something in your study space that helps remind you. So I've got a photo of my family, I've got postcards from mentors, just little things around my study space and in my room that remind me daily why I'm here and why I'm doing all this hard stuff.
Thank you.
Lily, what do you wish you knew in your first semester at MSU Comm?
I wish I knew to give myself more grace, because when you start medical school, you're not only adjusting to the lectures and the content, but you're also adjusting to life in general at med school and being away from family, being away from friends, and just getting to know everybody here. So just give yourself a lot of grace.
To give some advice to the first years, I want to ask you, how do you support your wellness?
I think for me, the biggest thing in supporting my wellness is just being outside as much as possible and doing things that make me feel good.
So that could mean that after my classes, going to go hit the gym, maybe go outside, play pickleball, play soccer, go to the new gym, try out rock climbing or play basketball. Moving around and just having you're having blood flow through your body, going outside when it's nice, and just getting a fresh breath of air can just make you feel better about yourself and just make you more refreshed. And once you go back and watch lectures, you come back with a fresh attitude, and that fatigue is no longer there. You come back and you approach the same content with a new mindset, and you might pick up something that you didn't before, and you'll feel better about yourself while doing that.
Where's your favorite place to study?
My favorite place to study is probably the atrium. I like the big windows, and there's a lot of natural light coming in.
And kind of a follow-up, where do you feel like you're the most productive?
It really depends on kind of the situation, but if I'm studying for an exam, maybe I'll spend the first half of the day at home, and then the last half of the day where I'm feeling really bogged down, I'll come to school and it helps me lock in.
What helped you stay connected to your purpose or motivation throughout med school?
It is so important to remember your why. It's also super important to be involved in things outside of academics. For example, I'm a part of SNMA, the best org on campus.
SNMA.
And we host amazing events like this kickball fundraiser we just hosted.
What made you feel like you belonged at MSU Com?
Honestly, when you first start, everyone's so intimidating, but, just remember that everyone's new to each other. They're trying to meet everyone. And honestly, the trauma bonding experience over classes and stuff, starting with anatomy and then definitely biochem. Yeah, that definitely made me feel like I belong, just bonding with everyone.
What is your favorite event that you attended during your first year?
My favorite event that I attended during my first year, probably Med Gala.
Oh,
I would say Med Gala.
All right, what did you like about it?
It was just really fun. We got to dance to people outside of class for the first time. Some of you guys got moves.
Oh yeah, All right.
Hey Lainey, how are you?
Gosh, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. How do you incorporate physical activity and wellness into your weekly routine?
Well, I definitely make it a priority. I walk to class as much as possible, and I recommend for all of you to get a walking pad for studying. Other than that, I go to the gym with my friends after class and try to run outside. So I get my outside time in and my movement time in.
What's your favorite place to study?
Silent study.
Hey Ron, how are you?
Doing well, how are you?
Doing well. How do you stay organized when things feel overwhelming and just manage your time and your schedule?
I'd say I stay pretty organized just by making a list every night about the things I need to do the next day. Things get overwhelming in med school every day, so it's really important that you ground yourself and you can tell yourself what you can do and what you can't do every day.
Where are you most productive?
I would say probably most at home, but whenever I feel like I'm not doing the most amount of work, I usually come to Fee Hall and seeing studying around me just motivates me a little bit more, and just study with people around me, and it's very helpful.
What do you do to help yourself in terms of mental health?
Yeah, in terms of mental health, one of the biggest things that I try to do is treat medical school like it's not my entire life. I try to do things outside of school. I try to treat it like a job. Pretty much study from whenever I wake up, so 8 a.m. up until 5. I have a set cutoff time, and try to just do things that I enjoy after that.
How do you incorporate self-care into your schedule?
So to incorporate self-care, I would say you have to do so kind of aggressively. You have a lot of different factors that are working against your self-care. For example, comparing yourself to others, lots and lots of lectures. So the only way to really self-care, while you're constantly doing McBurney's point, is to be the advocate in your own corner. Don't compare yourself to others. Give yourself that rest day, even if you just took a rest day, if you really need it. And I know that seems counterintuitive, but your work-life balance is basically your life balance.
How do you add physical activity into your daily routine?
I would say that either trying to do it early in the morning or at the end of the day, but also what really has helped me was finding a group of people that are excited about the same type of sports. So joining group meets for soccer or running, and then just forcing yourself to go with them. So.
What is your favorite thing about being at MSU Com?
My favorite thing about being at MSU Com is being a Spartan.
All right, Lodan, what do you wish you knew in your first semester of MSU Com?
I wish
I would have been a little bit easier on myself. Acclimating to medical school is going to take time. You might have a disrupted sleep pattern, you might not be able to work out as much, but over time you will acclimate. And I really encourage to get back into things you love to do once you acclimate, or do your best to keep those things in your life, because at the end of the day, those are the things that will make you mentally well enough to study, not the pursuit of perfection.
What are some ways you unwind or relax in or outside of school?
I would say watching the World Cup with my buddies.
What's better than this?
While here at MSU how have you been able to incorporate physical activity into your weekly daily routine?
So I meet right here every Tuesday at 5 p.m. for a weekly run club. I get to run with my friends and meet cool people.
What are your favorite ways to find joy outside of school?
We both like to attend run clubs, so we like to stay active and kind of like clear our minds by like running or working out, stuff like that. I feel like, especially summers in Michigan when you guys are going to start, it's like so nice to get outside and just enjoy your time.
Same. I basically just every form of like working out. I feel like I'm like running, going to Pilates, like anything to get out of here, I feel like.
Hey Sammy, how do you find time to rest and relax during periods of intense academic stress?
So I think medical school is this really nice midpoint between knowing your limitations and knowing what's expected of you. And you know, eventually in medical school you'll know where you can meet in between those 2 points, and you'll also learn how to work hard and play hard. You know, when you're finally done getting those weeks of really high lecture counts and hard work done, you can finally find time to spend time outside, spend time with friends, and you know, work it off doing some physical activity or anything of the sort. So it's really just it's that yin and yang between the 2 points.